Hi guys, welcome to Birmingham, come in. Yes, it's the last week to get some good work in before leaving. So we're going to the club this morning. I'm going to do a solo first thing. Then we're going across to the S&C gym. We're going to go and see Mark Burns, who coaches quite a few of the other top pros as well. Yeah, and then this afternoon we've got George coming in for a bit of hitting and some ghosting. And then yeah, finish it off. We're going to go across to the boxing gym, get a tough session in to finish the day. So. My family is super supportive and they come to absolutely everything they can, so yeah, obviously loving it at Canary Wharf there. Got the dad in the front row giving it large, loving it, so that's perfect, isn't it? I think they've watched enough playing somewhere in North Wales, 22nd, 23rd playoff on a Sunday morning, so it's nice. There's a few nicer venues and a few big ones they can come and watch now. They've certainly watched some shocking stuff over the years.
You ever wish that you'd picked a different spot when it's nice and sunny like today?
I know, but too often it's not like this, is it? So. To start with now, I'm just going to be doing more mobility because it's first thing in the morning and I'm only doing a solo practice, so I'm going to do a load of mobility. Before we go into the weights now, I'm going to do more activation stuff to be primed, ready to move fast. But for now, I'm just going through mobility, get everything loose, get rid of stiffness from the last few days. So the first thing is hit a few balls quickly, get warm, and then I'm going to be firing balls on my feet, firing balls on the volley, just to be all taking stuff in straight, tidying up straight drops, basically, to start with. Going forward, I want my skill level all over the court to be higher, where that subtleties to the back, like a James Wills job, right? People talk about a backhand drop position, they talk about subtleties to the front, but if you're actually on court with him, it's subtleties, it's holds, it's length balls, it's his use of height, it's just skill level all over the court. So I think people attach a skill level to a short ball, but I think of a skill level as being like gluing your ball down the back of the wall, changes the pace and still being able to hit the ball tight. But I think the most obvious thing people see is then the finished product of a great straight drop that wins a rally or a cross-court nick. So. Even when I'm trying to do solo, I think it's so easy to hit a good straight drop or hit a good line when you're feeding yourself the ball nice and easy on the front wall. As soon as you're playing any of the guys at the top level, the ball's coming at you fast. It's about quick adjustments, quick skills, still having that soft ball control, even when the ball's coming at you fast. I feel my physicality is in a good place. It's something that's always going to be there for me. It's not going to be something I neglect. So while I've got that there, it's like these are the obvious gains, right? If you've got 8 or 9s out of 10, you're obviously wanting to push those up as high as you can. But if something's a 5 or a 6, it needs to be dragged up to that next level. That's the sort of way I try to look at it. We're going to be doing plenty of hard work today, but yeah, I just want to drag my ball control up to where the level of the rest of these guys are that are my level. Doesn't mean I can't beat them because my other areas can make up for different things. But yeah, that's not a big secret. That's not going to be the big giveaway for today. That yeah, my ball control and my quality is the next area for me to get better. Oh, surrender. If I'm going to make the biggest gains over the next year or two, it's going to be through skill acquisition and getting my ball control up to the level of the next group above me. So I do spend a lot of time solo, yeah, probably most days at this point. We're going straight across now to the gym, so over at the university, 2-minute drive away. So we'll go across there and see Burnsy for a bit of a weight session.
So I'm Mark Burns. I'm Joel's strength conditioning coach. Been working for maybe about 2.5 years or so, and then sort of what we're going to work through today is he's just behind us there at the moment. He's already done a solo, so he's done quite a lot of mobility stuff already. And then what we're going to do is just look through some glute work at the moment. So just taking a bit of pressure off his hips. And then from there, we're just going to work into some plyometrics and jumps. And then some single leg work, and then just some core work and upper back work just to finish then. So it's just about really giving Joel what he needs to feel his best at this point in time. So good.
Hands on hips as well.
Yeah, hands on hips for the test anyway. Good, one more. Nice work. So Joel's just about to go through these hurdles, so it's just a nice reactive strength exercise. So what he'll do is, if anybody's seen a tuck jump, it's just basically a constraint to that. So he's basically just going to jump across, and just like we've seen in the pogos before, he's going to really get off the floor as quick as he can and just make his way through the hurdles then. So you'll see how sharp it is. Nice. Great. So nice, sharp, explosive.
5 again?
Yeah, 5 again, mate. Nice, well done. Yeah, so Joel's going to do a single leg squat to this bench, but more impressively, he's going to have a barbell on his back at the same time. And you know, I'd be surprised if we don't get up to, well, pretty heavy weights of about 80 kilograms or so. So I think everyone will see it and be super impressed. On one leg, being able to squat 80 kilograms is good. Good. Well done. So that's the big lift of the day, I guess, and yeah, it probably does get lost on camera, but you know, I wouldn't advise anybody to try it. Maybe try it lighter weights, 40 kilograms, maybe be able to do it. But what we really think it replicates is just that it's real like strength development of the quad. So going into those front corners, it's the big thing that decelerates the body. So you stick your leg out in front of you and you see that knee flex. That's the quad that's doing that. So what you see from Joel is going into those big deep positions and just being able to stop dead to allow his body to play the shot then. So that's what you got. You'll see a lot of players not able to have that strength and they'll fall through or run through the shot. And it's just really around both technique, but quad development's one of the big things from there as well. And this one for us just replicates sort of the joint angles that he'll get into. And it's just about really amplifying the amount of strength he can produce in this exercise then.
It's 90 in there, boys.
Hey, you can go 90 if you want, mate. It'd be...
Thanks for that. Cheers.
Enjoy lunch.
Yeah, it'd be good. It's only about 5 minutes into town from here, so pop in, go and grab some lunch, quick coffee, and then meet George later. Yeah, so we've just gone across. It's like 5 minutes from the club. This is Colmore Row. Very regular spot here. I think anyone who's come across and trained been here probably 100 times with me, so can't go too far wrong with these kind of things like in between, just because you need a load of carbs, a load of protein, but yeah, pretty healthy as well. Big into protein throughout the day, like a protein supplements like after sessions, as well as like making sure I get stuff in the morning. So yeah, big into protein, hydration, like supplements and stuff as well, and then generally eat pretty clean as well.
Are you eat for fun or eat for fuel?
Eat for fuel, really. I do eat pretty clean. I don't find it that difficult. I know some of the guys like eating a bit more. Yeah, eat a bit worse, but it doesn't bother me too much. Always eat well. I'll get oat milk flat white, please. Yes, outside.
That seems to be the drink of choice for about
On tour. Yeah, you reckon? Yeah. Double shot, not too much milk. It's got to be in it. I like to pretend. I think that's the biggest thing, is that I come to nice places and then let them read out the menus and then really make up that I understand what they're saying. And then I say house blend at the end. Yeah, we're going to get back across the Priory. George is meeting us there in about 5-10 minutes. So yeah, a bit more mobility if we haven't done enough already. Yeah, ends up there's like, if you want to be moving properly for all of these, like the mobility just takes ages. So get through another half an hour of that this afternoon, and then yeah, charge around with George for a bit. We're going to do a games and ghosting basically for the rest of the day.
Baggy, look, size of them. My old man could get in them. Yeah, intensity is the main thing really for me. You know, coming over here, trying to keep it going for as long as I can. I'm quite explosive, but Joel can take me to a place where I hurt. Yeah, it's just good to get good games, really. Like, there's not many people. There used to be quite a lot of people around, but now there's not many people of a level where you can get really pushed, especially for you as well. So yeah, and just some good match play if we can for the season.
This court is absolutely drenched. Who's most responsible for that?
100%.
5 sets of 12 shots, short and sharp, just to add to the end of the game. After every set, do another 5 sets.
Yeah, Joel pushes me harder. He probably does this on his own, with no music in the dark, naked.
I think we both push hard, but like I said with George, he's like quite no nonsense, quite intense, quite aggressive. So you know you're always going to get that. So that's why it works so well, really.
Who's going to carry the boats? Hey? Who's carrying the boats? Not you.
You to start with.
That was a stroke, by the way, and that's game to me. Being nice to you for playing on. I'll take that match.
Go back to 10 all, shall we? Go back on 10 all ghost again.
Savage.
Not the best squash, but getting it done, it's never going to be great. After last week, it's never going to be great when you're battering George every week. And then the cameras come when he takes a game, you know? It's just, you have to deal with these things in life. What would you do the same again? Done like 2 games, 2 sets of ghostings, we've got to do 4 games, 4 sets of ghostings. See how we're feeling. See what the quality's at. He loves it more than anyone, mate.
No, I don't. I need it though.
Can't get through the day without it. Don't know whether he enjoys it.
No, it is enjoyable, yeah. But only after. He enjoys it during, before and after. I'm just after. One more?
Yeah.
Normal Tuesday. 10 points last night. Ten days of being ill, and then hit with him.
after a couple of runs, a good idea, isn't it? Needed it though. Needed that. Doing that a week before you play sometimes gives you that. Just even though you've done the work anyway for the summer, if you have a little bit of time off, sometimes you just need to give yourself a bit of reassurance that you're actually moving and fit enough to compete at the top level. Really, it's more mental than physical, but.
Talk us through the heart rate then. Where did you peak? What did you get to in the end?
Got 180.
Well, that was more leggy, wasn't it? Was that more leggy?
Yeah, we didn't quite, because the ball was cold.
Yeah.
Didn't get long enough to get really high. 180, like average 160. Bit of red zone, but like 50 minutes in zone 4. So yeah, about what you'd expect. It's hard to get that next level of heart. Hour and 15. Yeah. It's hard to get that next heart rate zone up until you get like adrenaline in a match or a tournament. It's always that little bit different. As soon as you put the pressure on it, you're suddenly moving differently. Everyone is, aren't they? So going for a bit of a technical session now. Bit of boxing in town. Only got about 15 minutes to get over there, so bit of a rush, but yeah. See what you get with George there, don't you? Get a good feel for it when you see him train. Intensity's always there. He's always keen. He's hitting the ball great, wasn't he? So yeah, that was sharp. Good hour and 15, like quite flat out. Lots of good ghosting. A few games. Towards you get more into the season, we play a few more games. Through the summer, we played a lot more like conditions and drills and stuff like that, skills, and then get in the gym together. But I think while we've got each other there, when it's in season, you want to sort of get those games in really when you can, just to get sharp.
Get yourself ready, usual stuff, mate. You do a couple round skip, get yourself warm, and straight into a shadow after that.
Yeah. I remember you said you're doing something first, I didn't know how much kicking that one.
Yeah. So yeah, just loosely start shadowing it, working off that right, straight right to the body. Sorry?
I built me up massively, mate.
Oh, no, right, Joel's well, I've heard he's pretty good at squash, man, which I'm amazed at. Do you know what I mean? I thought he was a boxer. He's good, man. He's good. Needs testing now.
When you say he needs testing, what's
Proper fight, isn't it?
proper fight?
100%. That's when it becomes boxing, isn't it? So start working through that level now. So start touching that body with a straight right, and then either come up with your left hook. What was the other one we was doing?
And then it was screw. Right.
Yeah, but that's the other pattern.
We're going head, body, then coming over the top. Then we're showing over the top, going hook, right.
Yeah, okay. Right, go on then, go. And just get a little bit more turn on that shot to the body. Especially when you're gonna like actually hit him with it. Obviously if you're just touching him with it to hit him with the left hook, that don't matter as much. Time, mate, time.
Would you do that? Would you jump into the ring?
Yeah, of course, yeah, we do. That's the plan, isn't it? We've got, we're trying to do one in September if we can do. But the problem is, like, squash getting in the way.
And what kind of level fight would that be? Would that be like kind of where would you pitch?
Yeah, so I mean, like it varies levels. I mean, and it's not like a full-on fight. This is like an inter-club thing that we're talking about. So you get like a load of fighters from all over the country, kind of meet up in one gym and all just scrap it out for the day, basically. But the levels are vary. You got lads that are kind of building up their experience to turn over pro. You've got other people that is the level. That's as high as they go. So it completely varies on the day, really. Jab right hand, coming up with the hook now. There you go, lovely.
Maybe have a check up? Yeah.
Nah, not check. I want you to come. I want you to bang him with that.
Forward.
Yeah, I want you to come forward and through him. Jab, push, jab, push, jab right hand coming up. Oh, there you go. Yeah. And that'll always be there anyway. Sink that right in that. Yeah. Oi, that's the one. They ain't gonna take too many of them. You know what I mean? 'Cause that's just, you're punching like the lungs are just emptying, and they touch the body and come up with the hook, So but still come low, and then come up.
Got to sell it.
Go. There it is. Jab. Jab, jab. Oi. And again. It's not so much down. It's like a slip. You hinge your hips over, and I go there. See that? There. Jab, jab. There it is. And again. Good. Feint to the head, jab to the body.
How are you feeling after that?
Yeah, I ended up getting quite hard at the back end of the day. Just because of the not much break in between. Good day though. That's the thing, if I'm getting these sessions in, it's like sometimes a bit crammed in it, but I want to do it. When I'm home, get it in, it's good fun. But yeah, as you can see, it's not just, it's a lot of technical stuff in it, it's a lot of patterns, it's not just getting in and throwing a big right hand. There's like a lot of patterns there.
I guess
it's a lot of technical stuff to be like average, isn't it? It's like,
I guess the
question. Dan's slipping and moving there, you can just see like, it's just subtle, isn't it?
It's like just whack him, just whack him.
No, but like just the footwork and the positions you get in, like it's subtle and it's quick, so.
I guess the big question, mate, is why? So like we've done 4 of the most ridiculous, like a normal person would be on the floor after your morning session, you then doubled it and then tripled it, and now this is session number 4.
Was like, just did skills this morning and a bit of gym, like pogos and stuff. Fun, man. Yeah, it was play. It was, yeah. Did that and then a hard afternoon, but this was probably unnecessary, but I enjoy it. So when I got time in the summer, I like it. Yeah, exactly. I like getting it in. There's no need. Obviously, it's not very beneficial for my sport, but it's good fun. I want to try and get better, and if we can get a couple of fights in September, see where I am, and then put a few patterns together. It's good fun, isn't it? I enjoy it. You got to see the appeal, mate.
What's next and last then in the day?
Just food, mate. I think. Just go and get some food somewhere in Moseley on the way back and get moving. Thanks for that, mate. It was good. Class. All right. Get back and get some food in, is it? 5 minutes away from town, 5 minutes away from Priory, so it's all really easy getting around. Just makes training so much easier if you're not spending half an hour in the car getting to the club. So yeah, Moseley's got like quite a few bars, cafes, like nice places for food and stuff like that. So really convenient. Yeah, nothing too dissimilar from a normal training day, mate. Walk out the front door, 2-minute walk and get food out as well. Still working on the cooking, mate. It's coming. There's about 10 places on this street we could go to. I was thinking like noodles and chicken. Everything's pretty healthy. I do eat pretty well, but yeah, probably go for that, I reckon. You fancy it? Yeah. Let's go. Cross it. Nothing too clever here, mate. Just noodles and chicken. Only a slight variation from lunch, but it's a regular spot, so it had to be done, mate. Yeah, mate. Yeah, like we said, we've got. I wanted to give a good mix of a few different things today. Yeah, and have a bit of balance, bit of squash, a few sessions in the gym, and just get a bit of a feel for it, really. So, hopefully, you guys have enjoyed that, and yeah, got a good idea of what training looks like.
You've got Paris in a few days from now.
Yeah, so I'll probably do another like three hard days going into this week now. Yeah, it's more about getting the squash really sharp. You want to train hard, but not drain the legs too much. So it's a bit of a balance. Like this week, obviously a lot of the harder stuff has been done like over the last couple of months. So yeah, maybe get another couple of hits in or a fast feed. I might go down to Miles, who's in St George's, so I might have a couple of feeds with him. Yeah, in terms of recovering, you just got to get another good sleep in, more good food. I think people don't realise how many what sort of calories you're burning in a day like that. Like the hit with George was 1,200 calories. Boxing then this afternoon was probably like another 800 at least. Obviously the sessions this morning probably 1,000. So you're looking at a 6,000 calorie day really. So just to be able to stay at the same body weight for the week. So just eating constantly, and that helps with recovery. So good protein. Yeah. bit more food tonight, get some sleep, and yeah, keep it going.
You talk about playing the top guys. You're probably one of the very few that can say that you've beaten every single player in the top 10 at least once in the past 2 years. Do you feel that kind of paints, a picture of where you're at? Like, do you feel like your ranking reflects that?
Yeah, I mean, I would always say the good thing about the rankings is that there's no way of it being like false. I think a lot of people justify their positions by being, if I had this draw and I'm under ranked because of this. Like, I would never say my ranking's not my ranking because it's your average of a year. So I'm certainly not going to make excuses and say I should be higher. But yeah, at the same time, I always feel capable of beating that group above me, and hopefully, when I get the chance, we can. I can turn over a couple of wins and actually beat them. So that's always the aim, to beat those best guys and try and put a performance together over a week where I can win a big event.
Perfect. And then if we were to film the same video this time again next year, what kind of position would you like to be in?
World number 1, world champion. Yeah, it's everything in it. Mate, I just want to keep getting better. I'm aiming to beat all those guys again and get some big wins. So it's hard to tell. I mean, I'd like to put a few more performances together. But as long as I'm improving and my quality's getting better, I'm working hard. I'll take that. I hope everyone's had a good mix of training and seeing what it's a little bit like. Obviously on and off court and a few different types of sessions. But that's about it. I think 12 hours of filming flat out. It's been good fun. Cheers, guys.